Let's have a quick conversation about Venngage versus iPlanner versus Cuddle. And of course, we are speaking about business plan software. So we want to do a comparative analysis of all those three players. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So I want to first start with Venngage. So when you think about Venngage, I want you to think about a tool that allows you to do all kinds of stuff, not just business planning. Of course, today's conversation is going to focus on business planning, but basically with Venngage, you can do a lot of things. Venngage is primarily an infographic driven software tool. So you have things like infographics, you have presentations, you have flyers, you have posters, you have banners, and more. And what we love about Venngage is we love the fact that it's very versatile. So if you have a business plan to write, you have the possibility to in addition to writing the business plan, you can also convert the business plan into a presentation, into a flyer, into a poster. So that's really good because it allows you to have an all-in-one sort of service. Okay, so you can use Venngage individually, you can use Venngage in a team. So the collaborative nature of Venngage is pretty interesting. We love that. We love that a lot. So if you have a team, if you have multiple teams, not a problem. The teams can collaborate, not a problem. So Venngage is really for a wide range of customers. Really, it's not just for startup owners. You can use Venngage for executive presentations, for marketing presentations, as a human resource sort of tool. You can use it for training and development. You can use it for operations. You can use it for product development. You can use it for IT and engineering, project management, sales, healthcare. So you have a large constellation of use cases that you can actually allocate Venngage for. So that's what we love that a lot. So what are the features you can have when you go with Venngage? Well, Venngage offers a wide range of features that make it very easy to create stunning designs, not just business plans. So you have infographic templates, timeline templates, business plan templates, report templates, data visualization concepts, diagram templates, fantastic presentation templates, accessibility tools, stock photos and icons, and collaboration concepts. So that's really fantastic. Let me talk to you about the pricing. So you have on the screen now, here is a pricing for Venngage. So if you want to use Venngage for a business plan as a business plan software, you're going to have to actually subscribe for one of the pricing tiers they have. Now, if you want to just try out the platform and see if it really sort of acclimates with your initiatives, you can go with the free plan. I mean, the free plan is kind of cool. I mean, the free plan has very basic features, but at least it gives you some kind of look and feel of what the software really stands for. So that's really good. And next, but if you really want to use Venngage in all its glory, so to speak, go with the business plan. Okay, business plan will set you back $24 per month when billed annually, but it is really worth it, especially when you think about the large area of templates, large area of concepts, large area of copyright free stock photos. It's just fantastic. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of Venngage here? The pros first. You have a user-friendly interface that makes it very easy for anyone to create professional designs, not just business plans, but professional designs in general. You have a wide range of templates and customization options to suit any design need. You have a set of collaboration features that allow teams to work together on design. So that's really cool. And you have accessibility tools to ensure that your designs and business plans are inclusive and accessible to all. So if you want to share your business plan with, let's say, investors, with a VC firm, partners, with regulators, with vendors, and what have you, you have the possibility here to actually use the tools that Venngage has for you. So what are the cons here? Well, the limited free plan has a lot of restrictions. Earlier, I was telling you that you have a free plan. That's for sure, but it's not really as comprehensive as you would expect with other competitor products. And some advanced features may require a higher tier plan. So if you're interested in Venngage, you're going to have to think about budget, because this is an important element that will drive your decision in the long run anyway. Next, I want to talk to you about iPlanner. So let's talk about iPlanner Business Plan Software. So when we think about iPlanner, I want you to think about a tool that is that looks a little outdated. The interface looks outdated. So in terms of UX and UI, not really great. But hey, listen, the tool does what it's supposed to do. Let me walk you through the pros and cons of iPlanner Business Plan Software. I want to first talk to you about the pros. You have experience. So iPlanner has been in the business planning game since 2007. So that's nearly 20 years now. So they've got a solid amount of industry knowledge and experience. And you have options. Okay. So you have, when you go with iPlanner, you have they have two trademark business planning services. They have the startup framework and they have the strategy designer. And so that's really good. And you have unlimited users. So all of their business planning packages allow you to have unlimited collaborators and assign people 3 different roles. So this trifecta is really quite essential when you think about iPlanner. You have project owners, advisors, and viewers. So when you're working on a business plan, you can either be a project owner, an advisor, or a viewer. You have the cost. So iPlanner's rate starts at about $49 to $55 per year. This is really good. I mean, this is much cheaper, way cheaper than many comparable services on the market. And you also have the modeling capability. So their startup framework software has a business modeling section where you can do a lot of things. For example, you can design a business model, and you can do a business model canvas and strategize as much as you need before diving into your business plan. So that's really cool. So what about the cons here? When you think about the iPlanner, well, commitment. So iPlanner doesn't have a month-to-month option for either of their services. And it's kind of clunky. Their website is pretty old school and tough to navigate. That's what I told you a little earlier. And you also have the trial. So unlike other business planning software, iPlanner doesn't have a free trial, a free version or trial. However, you can take a tour of their startup framework software or view a demo of their strategy designer to get a feel for them. So this could be a little problematic for some customers. Let me talk to you about the pricing and features. So when you think about iPlanner Business Plan Software, the pricing, you have the pricing on the screen right now. So they have the strategy designer that goes from $49 all the way to $4,999. Okay, $990. Sorry. So the strategy designer packages include custom business plan templates, a real-time dashboard, collaborative document management, integration with Excel, and more. And the software can be purchased at 6 different pricing points. You can see on the screen here. And so you have A, B, C, D, E, F. So those are the pricing points. Okay. And so much like their websites, and based on our analysis, their software aesthetic is pretty dry. I mean, the UX is really inexistent. Okay. But it's not such a pain to navigate though. I mean, all your stats documents are accessible via the drop down list on the left. It's not as sleek as some other software out there, but it gets the job done. And that's what you need anyway. You can still generate graphs and incorporate images and other files in your plan. Okay. And so if you don't care about design, if you don't care about UX that much, you will love iPlanner. So especially if you want to go with the startup framework, because the startup framework includes the business model canvas. And sure, you can create one for free through Canvisor, but it's nice to have everything in the same place for frequent referencing. Okay. And so really what we recommend here is that to use the professional package for startups that want something a little bit more robust. The corporate package is kind of cool, but it requires some kind of experience. And but overall, iPlanner is pretty good in terms of affordability. It's pretty good in terms of getting the job done. So efficiency, that's really fantastic. No, the only thing is that, as I said before, cosmetics. If you don't care about cosmetics that much, then you should be really you should be good to go to when it comes to using this software tool. And what we also love about the tool also is that they're constantly, you have a team of programmers behind the service, and they're constantly sort of updating the tool. So that's really good. We love that a lot. So overall, we basically would recommend the iPlanner, that's for sure. Now, it's just a matter of personal preferences when you think about it. Next, I want to talk to you about Cuttles. So when we think about Cuttles Business Plan Software, I want you to think about a tool that goes a little bit more, a little bit above business planning. Okay, and so Cuttles is really sort of it's a concept. Think of it as a concept. So basically, they have created a business plan software tool for early stage startups. So when you want to go with Cuttles, Cuttles is not really right for you if you are an established business. I mean, of course, you are able to tweak the software to meet your needs, but this is really good for early stage startups. Okay, so you have the possibility to build business canvas and business plans. You can manage team and finances. You can understand the startup ecosystem better, and you can join a global startup community. So that's really cool when it comes to Cuttles. And you can see their pricing on the screen here. So basically, they have a trifecta when it comes to pricing. You have the seed, the grow, and the series. We were trying to get the prices in dollars, in US dollars, but for some reason, their website, when we went to the website several times, was just listing the pricing in euros for us. But listen, the amounts are about the same. I mean, when you think about US the currency exchanges right now, it's about the same. So you have the seed, the grow, and the series. So the thing is that when we talk about Cuttles in general, you got to ask yourself, are you an experienced startup founder, or are you like a brand new? Because depending upon your experience level, you might love the proposition that Cuttles have. It's important to understand that when we talk about their startup builder, startup business plan software, you have business canvas. So where you structure and validate your idea quickly and effortlessly. You can even share the canvas easily to convince investors, teammates, and future customers to get on board with your business idea. You have the business plan where you use a fully customizable startup business plan template that comes with the step-by-step guidance to help you understand and present your business better. So that's really good in terms of guidance. So we love that a lot. You have budgets where you talk about numbers, finance, and budget in a language that's comprehensible. You can use this Cuttles tool, to keep track of your expenses, cash runway, revenue, and even predict expenses, revenue, and break-even point. The team module is where you manage your team and equity better, and the roadmap module is where you set milestones and goals along with key metrics that will help you achieve the same. So that's really cool, especially if you're looking for some kind of efficiency in the way you run your startups. What we love about Cuttles is that you also have what they have they call the Startup Academy. So this is targeted to answer all those frequently asked but rarely answered questions entrepreneurs encounter during their startup journeys. And you also have a startup community. So this is basically the Cuttles community is a community developed to bring all the entrepreneurs under one roof to help each other out. So when you think about Cuttles business plan software, I want you to think way beyond software. You got to think about community. You got to think about a group. You got to think about guidance from your peers and from folks who are more experienced than you. Okay. So Cuttles overall has built a personalized dashboard dedicated to your startup. So using its tools, you can develop your ideas and meet investors with confidence. So that's really fantastic. And what we love about the Cuttles is that they're constantly growing. They're growing like crazy. It's amazing. Okay. And you have to be able to love the concept that Cuttles is bringing forward. In other words, the idea of a group, right? The idea of a community, right? So you're able to work collaboratively with your team to develop your business plan through Cuttles. What we love about Cuttles also is that the tool is very like it's pretty adaptable. So depending on your niche, because there are some tools that cannot be actually adaptable to other niches, but Cuttles is very, very, very adaptable. We love that. So we love that scalability too. Okay. Now the only thing is that Cuttles actually might not be for your team if your team is not technologically advanced. I mean, not advanced, but savvy, because you do need a little bit of tech savvy to be able to navigate the tool, especially the financial aspect of it, the financial modules. So this is something to really think about. But overall, this is a great tool. You are able to validate the demand in the market. You're able to validate your financials through third party guidance or third-party feedback. So this is really good. You have the possibility to do a lot of things and to do those things seamlessly. So let me talk to you about the selection here. So I've been talking to you about Venngage versus iPlanner versus Cuttles Business Plan Software. Which one should you go for? Well, before you select, it's important to really understand the features that you are looking for in your business plan software, right? Because not all business plan software are created equally, and so business plan software can actually come with a lot of modules, a lot of capabilities. But depending upon your business stage, your company's needs, your company's initiatives, you might find one software better than other. Okay, so when we talk about the features of business plan software, of course, we're speaking about templates and industry specific guidance. If you want industry specific guidance, you might want to go for one business plan software versus another. You have financial projections and forecasting tools. Those are really critical because these tools help entrepreneurs create realistic financial projections and forecasts, which are really essential for securing financing and managing cash flow. And so, I mean, if you have a VC firms, for instance, I mean, those VC firms, they want to have financials and they want the financials to make sense. So the software can generate financial statements, including income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements, which are really necessary for understanding the financial health of your business. You also have a customization and user-friendly interfaces. That's really an important element, especially if your team is kind of diverse in terms of tech savvy. And so it's important when you have to select the right business plan software. You want to think about ease of use, of course. You want to think about customization. You want to think about financial projections. You want to think about collaboration, so collaborative features. And you want to think about customer support. This is really critical. So who's the winner here? We're talking about Venngage versus iPlanner versus Cuttles Business Plan Software. Our preference is Cuttles. We think Cuttles is more geared towards business plan writing. Venngage is actually an assortment of infographics, illustrations, presentations, and so on and so forth. So with Venngage, you have a lot more. But if you're looking for business plan software, strictly business plan software, you better go with Cuttles. I mean, iPlanner is also cool, but iPlanner, their interface is a little outdated, and they need to really sort of revamp that a little bit because this affects the UX and UI in a big way. So our preference will go to Cuttles. With Cuttles, not only you have a business plan software, but you have a community, right? You have a business plan community. You can actually bounce your ideas, I would say, off of the community and see if something is really good or not. I mean, so that's really good. So our preference is Cuttles. So here's the bottom line. So into this conversation, I spoke to you about Venngage versus iPlanner versus Cuttles. So I actually gave you the review, the selection, and the winner. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.